So far this series, what have we done? We've founded a group of technologically advanced monks. They have militors. They have robots that self-recharge and self-maintain. They've stumbled across this ancient technology that they're now working out. But you know what they can't do? Is clean up after themselves. Look, there's just poo everywhere. Welcome to the Mechanoid Madness. Episode 2. Wow. Thank you ever so much for all of the great feedback I've had from the first episode. Appreciate all of you that have contributed and supported that. So the main big one I've taken from it is not the fact that all of the monks are bisexual. This is one that I didn't mention. I forgot to bring up the reason why. And we'll get into that later. We will. At the moment, it's just going to be a layer of mystery. Why are they bisexual? Interesting. The other big one that brought up was these toxic waste packs. I hadn't realized that the Mechanoid recharging bench has a waste percentage gain of toxic waste packs whenever the robots recharge, which is extremely inefficient. Jesus, that is really bad. We'll have to build another one of those. So what we've got on the cards now, not only are we incapable of violence, not only are we reliant on robots, we now have the possibility of creating a ecological disaster basically with toxic waste packs. So I think the first job we're going to do today is we're going to build a dump, which is not something I think monks should have. So if you enjoy any of today's episode and are excited to see us build the most interesting looking dump you've ever seen, consider liking, subscribing, and telling your mother about this. So the dump, what are we going to do with it? I mean, I guess, so monks traditionally, right, they have their monastery, they have their little outbuildings where they do their work, they have their farms, they have maybe a field for their animals. They have their hidey holes, the places they go to when they're being raided and things like that. I presume they also have an area for their waste, right? We're humans, we have waste. But how would a monk have their waste? I reckon they'd have it in a mountain, as far away from everybody else as possible, and they'd keep it refrigerated on shelves. Yeah, that sounds like something a monk would do. So we're going to generate most of our waste via the mechanoids, right? We're not going to be generating much waste otherwise. So I presume what we need to do is future plan a new area. Because I think eventually I'd like to turn this into like the IG Legion room, which we'll get into more later, I promise. This will eventually be the IG Legion area, and we'll move out the vanometric power cell and the mechanoid stuff into a separate building. And I think this separate building should probably just be maybe directly below it here, like this, and then have it almost like a symmetrical thing, like the same sort of monastery design here, but have it down here, perhaps. I think that would look quite nice, actually. So maybe we have a like separate like refrigerator area coming off like here. There you go. So I've just gone for a basic sort of round building. It fits nicely into the gravel corner here. And then we'll just use this as like a dumping area for all the toxic waste. If I make it like really easily accessible from all different angles as well, and have like a path going around it, and like maybe have several of these, so I don't fill them up too much, and we can really spread out the toxic waste everywhere. That would probably also be quite nice. So I'm going to queue up complex furniture next, so we can get shelves and we can put everything away nicely and have it all looking good. And, you know, Jones has just put the finishing touches on our room for storing waste packs. Looks lovely. Eventually it will be made out of probably slate or any other brick type that I can get. At the moment it serves its purpose. What have I stumbled upon? The Minotaur watching through the door cracks, watching Bob asleep. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird, Minotaur. Why are you watching him sleep? Gestation complete. Minotaur. So who's Minotaur? Is this Jean's? Yeah, this is Jean's Minotaur. Jean. Genius's Minotaurs. So that's 4 Minotaurs we have now. Now we can start working on, I think, other sort of creations at the moment. So at the moment we've got a solar flare. Fantastic. Just what I wanted with my robots. So at the moment we only have 1 lifter. So I think we've got another lifter here being queued up. And I think we should then get a couple of clean sweepers next. Just to keep the base slightly cleaner. Because at the moment it's a dump. Like an actual dump. So a couple of lifters, and then we'll probably go for maybe 2 more Minotaurs, and then maybe a couple of Falcons. Yeah, they're the melee ones. And then once you get those 2, then we will activate the Ancient Exostrider mech section, make Jones a Mechanator as well. And complex furniture is complete. Perfect. Right, so shelves. Shelves are so good. I love shelves. They're so handy. Where are the shelves? Storage. There they are. Look at all the shelves. Shelf small, shelf big, very big shelves. My favorite shelves. Perfect. So I think what I'll do is just place down some just big shelves. I feel like we will... No, I won't. We'll put down small shelves. Small little petite shelves for all the toxic waste. And we've now tamed a muffalo as well. So, as we had as a ground rule, we are only allowed to have 2 of every animal. But where are we going to keep 2 of every animal and while keeping everything aesthetically brilliant? So we've got this section up here, which I think would actually suit having a farm, somewhere to put all of our animals quite nicely. And anyway, just like that, we have our little animal area. I'm loving the gravel paths. I'm loving actually putting the effort in and making a good looking base. Look how happy the buffalo is. Are you happy? You've got food. Oh, scratch, scar, painful. Maybe you're happy. Now that we've got furniture, we've got stone cutting. Maybe now we look at... So I presume we go back into the Mechanoid things and see what we can do with that. Standard Met-Tech is the next one to do. So for standard Met-Tech, why can't we do that? Because we probably haven't summoned the Diabolus yet. So what we need to do is work towards getting the Diabolus done. Okay, we now have an issue. I can't actually put toxic waste on these small shelves. Whoa, who'd have thought? You can't put toxic waste on shelving units? Interesting. But there must be a different storage solution that we can do to put toxic waste. Maybe if we use just a big shelf. Maybe that'll do it. There we go. The big shelves I can put toxic waste packs on. So I need to build just some big shelves instead of all the other ones, and we should be okay. I'm gonna raid from the toxin men. The toxin men. I mean, that is such a bad name. And they are attacking immediately. Let's get the guys just to sort of stand in the tree line, and the Minotaurs just follow them. Yeah, there they are. Ah, they literally. Minotaurs, where are you? Where are all the Minotaurs? Oh, they're recharging. Oh no. Guys, run. I thought the Minotaurs would be slightly quicker. Gerald's like, Joe, why did you do this to us? Why? Run. Nice. We've run just far enough away. Perfect. We have so much fun here. Life is full of fun. You're just beating up a robot. Stop. Nice. Minotaurs have done that. People aren't very happy they've seen some dead bodies, but hey, it's just got to be done. The toxic waste dump is now officially built correctly this time round. It still looks slightly aesthetically pleasing with the little lamp in the middle, so I'll take it. And there we are. There is the first clean sweeper. So now it will just go around, do the cleaning. Nice. That's what we like. Oh, we've just revealed an area. Oh my god. Look how big that area we've just revealed is. There's going to be so many insects that come up through here. Oh my god, look at all the resources have been like left out. This is a really weird cave generation. The issue I've realized with these great expanse here is that if we literally mine like this bit of compacted machinery here, everything could fall down. There's no supports anywhere. So I either have to put up support or I leave it for the time being. And honestly, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to get Robbie just to mine up just a couple more components, and then we're going to leave it, and we're going to get a robot to do it for us, because I don't like the idea of risking my colonists just for just a little bit of like compacted machinery. And yeah, I think the roof has collapsed because it's too far away for support. This is down here where the other components were. Robbie's fine. He has had his jaw shattered, but hey, he's alive. That's what matters. Okay, I'm now queuing up a crematorium as well. I don't think it's really fair that Robbie works next to dead bodies. It's not really health and safety, you know? There we go. I've now queued up an exact carbon copy of this one up here. For some reason, this one seems slightly more normal looking than this one. Oh, hold on a second. This is a strange shape. I couldn't tell you what it reminds me of, but it's a shape. So when this is built, I'm going to build it all out of granite. And when it's built, this will be our new workroom. So this will have like all split up for all the different workstations and stuff. We'll probably move all the Mechanoid stuff in here. and then maybe have like separate buildings along the side for all the other things. Try like have everything like independent from each other. Also, I do like the way that I have prioritized a freezer for our toxic waste rather than for the food. Priorities, that's what we like. We found another massive expanse down here. We've got insects down here, which is kind of an issue, but at the same time, not too bad. But yeah, this map is crazy for these like massive caves. I've never seen anything like it. And I think the next job will be to make a new research area as well. Like, it's all nice having it in the same sort of monastery building, but it's not feasible for long-term goals. Where can we put a research bench? So, I mean, monks always traditionally live in just long buildings. I don't know what it is, but historically, they seem to always live in long buildings. So, I think if as long as it's something long, it should be fine. Maybe, I've had an idea. Joe's had an idea. Maybe we have it so it's 2 longish corridors that come out to here, maybe. And then have 2 on the side here. So, like, it's like this, maybe. So then it's the buildings here, so we can have like research things and stuff down here with the main research benches here and any other like other things that we might want. And then we can have like a little courtyard in the middle here where it looks nice. Yes, I like the idea of that. And we've just got another huge expanse has been revealed. Robbie, you are actually banned from getting rid of all of those components. I'll let you have 3 of those, but the last one needs to stay there so it doesn't all collapse on you. Look, there's just some dead velociraptors in here. What's happened? Gestation complete. The falcon. Perfect. So whose falcon is Bobber? Bobber's falcon. I haven't actually seen one of these before. I've only ever seen the Minotaurs because they're just so iconic. A falcon. So from what I can understand, this is a melee mechanoid. No, it's not. That has a pistol. Wow, that thing's actually really cool. What does it look like from the side? Please, show me what you look like from the side. Cool looking. That's all I need to know. Besides to plan out a slight expansion to the panic room as well, so we'll have a kitchen and eating area on this side, barracks on this side, and then we'll have up top just a slight expansion, so it's more of a recreation room. And what I'll do is I'll queue up a load of pemmican and I'll just put it in here, forbid it, and then whenever we get, if something bad happens, we can just run back here, live in here for a while. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. New lovers. Your soothing kindness is a healing balm for my soul. I'm scared to look. Bobajon and Gideus. What? Oh no. And Gerald's in the middle. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh, bless you guys. Bless you. Jesus Christ. That was not what I expected this series at all. I didn't expect that. Wow. Fantastic, eh? Fantastic. I mean, I should have probably banned monks being in love, but hey, you know, oh, isolation forbids. Okay, they're not allowed to sleep together, but okay, that's not as bad. Right, okay. It could be worse, I guess. We're still following some monk traditions, at least. Okay, I've now worked out how to get the seeds out of the things that we'd get. There's a little knife that you can get that's in the miscellaneous tab. Wish I'd known that from the beginning, but hey, it now means that what we'll do is whenever we harvest something, we should hopefully make seeds out of it first so we can really plump up the farm. And microelectronics has been complete. So, what this now means is, theoretically, when I select Robbie, summon Diablo's threat, we now just need to get a comms console and we can actually summon it. And with however many Minotaurs we've got, I think we'll have 2 Falcons and 6 Minotaurs. That's a pretty healthy amount. I could probably get a few, I think I will honestly probably get a couple more Minotaurs maybe, or maybe a couple more Falcons, just to be on the safe side. Or actually, what I could do before summoning the Diablos is make Jones a Mechanator, because that would mean that we can get even more Mechanoids, which I will actually do after. So once we've built the research lab, then I'll put the comms console in there, because I'm nowhere near doing it. But that actually makes so much more sense. Now, Gerald's working away, making all the seeds as well now, which is perfect. And then once we've got all the seeds and everything, they will just replant it all in max, especially like now. Like, we have 190 chickpeas. I don't know if chickpeas count as a meat, though. high in fiber and protein. So I think that means we can then make fine meals. I think lavish and fine meals, which is really, really handy. And look, we've got so many of them as well. It's perfect. And gestation is complete on the last falcon. Perfect. So Jean, whatever you want to call yourself. There is a last falcon. So now, I think what we can do is end here, because next episode, we are going to deal with the ancient Exo Strider midsection, so we can make a Jones a Mechanator. So, on that note, we are going to call it here. What a day for progress. Wowee. I worked out how to get seeds out of things. We're actually perfect for food. Research has been good. Getting micro electronics. Bang, bang, bang. The 2 new work areas have been set up and for a while. I will eventually turn this into a IG Legion room, move everything around, get everything look really, really good. And obviously, new lovers. Bobber and Jean. I got no idea what to call you, bro. I got no idea. So, if you have enjoyed today's episode and are excited to see us take on the Mechanator stuff down here, consider liking, subscribing, and make sure you tell your mum about it. And I'll see you next time. Thank you.